Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us. It's lovely to have you here for the final day of the week and the final day of Customer Appreciation Week, which just happens to be Valentine's Day. So let me be the first to say happy Valentine's, or whatever you celebrate today, because I know there are, people that do celebrate, people who don't, people who do Galentine's Day, people who do Palentine's Day. I also saw one on Facebook, Tailentine's Day, where you celebrate with your pets. Tailentine's. So whatever you fancy celebrating today, we are all for that. But what we are all going to celebrate today is Customer Appreciation Week, final day. You know how this has been running right throughout the week. We appreciate you, and that is what we are trying to show you this week by giving away free product in each and every bundle. You know the story by now. We've been trying to give away over £50,000 worth of product a day built into all of those bundles. We'll tell you the amount of free stuff you're getting as we go through the shows in the bundles, but today we're attempting to give away over £54,000 worth of free product. Basically, the more you shop, the more we give away. We are also giving away free gifts once again today when you spend £10 or $10, and double points. And for those of you that were saying, oh, I don't need any more points, you do now, because of course we've got our 2 extra levels within Club Inspire that you need to get up to Platinum Plus and Platinum for Life. Hello?
Excuse, what is this Platinum Plus and Platinum for Life?
What?
I have not heard of these things.
Oh, we've got 2. Roll the BT, guys. We've got two new levels now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. 15,000 points. If you reach that milestone, you get Platinum Plus, which is still your 20% off, Leann, but you get loads of other little exclusive benefits, exclusive sales, and also now and again we might give you like 25% off or 30% off. And then if you get all the way, I believe there's about 1,200 people who are at that level, and if you get all the way up to 50,000, right? I think we've got 200 of those. You're Platinum for Life, and basically, even if you don't spend another penny with us for say like 2 years, but then you come back and buy something, you'll still get a platinum discount.
Well, that's glorious.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh, and it's about time, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I love a level. I love to progress a level as well. I'm like that with the flying club. I would literally, I tell you a true story. To get the extra miles, I was so many miles short of the next level, I actually took a connection through a different airport to get the miles so I could be at the next level. It's important.
It is important. We all love to move up a level, don't we? And if you get to that Platinum for Life as well, you get a free gift on your birthday every year as well. So I mean, what is not to love? Also, I love the fact that I've just told something to Leann that she didn't know about. I feel very spesh. #spesh. And also, we have the final 3 drops today. Cupid's drop. Chances to win prizes. As you know, we have been giving away vouchers to spend. We've been giving away colouring duos, stamping duos, embossing duos. All you need to do to be in with a chance of dropping the token in our final 3 shows this week is send us a comment, ask a question, get in with the banter, whatever you fancy, whatever you normally do, comment away. We'll pick somebody at random in about 45 minutes time, and then you will get to choose your drop zone, and wherever that token lands, you win that prize. We've had a 50 winner this week. We've had a few 35s, a few 10s, so lots of chances for you to win. But the thing we are here to talk about, of course, is the shows today. Friday Night Live coming your way tonight, which we're looking forward to. D-Rob will be in for that show. All the fun, all the games, all the prizes, all the galleries. We've got launch day coming up with a brand new launch, which I think you're going to absolutely love. In fact, I know you are, because it is already flying. And of course, right now, Wake Up Call, where we get to preview everything. It's a good job you've set your alarm, because Leann, I feel like with this brand new launch today, the Ombre ink pads, to take your phrase, I predict a riot here.
I agree with you, Ben. I predict a riot, and it's a run, don't walk.
Yes.
It's definitely that, because this particular launch, I love this. Do you know, I love our ink pads, and I love having a big stash of ink pads, and I think it's great. But you know, sometimes I just want a nice little curated collection.
Yeah.
I just want the right colours, and I just want small amounts of them because I'm doing little projects. Or maybe I'm putting it in my handbag and I'm going travelling to do some crafting on a train, on a plane, in the caravan. when I'm looking after my granddaughters, whatever it is, this collection will do that for you. We've got our fabulous ombre petal ink pads, which are absolutely glorious, Ben, with beautiful, curated, all of the good colours, none of the bad.
Yes.
Now, what do I mean by that? So in here, you have got your cyan, magenta, yellow and black. And that gives you the ability to mix any colour from the curation that we've put here for you, and then a couple of the trickier colours to mix, which is your teal and your true crafter's purple in there. So that is brilliant, isn't it? Now, these ink pads, just before I show you everything else in there, the packaging, first of all, who doesn't want this? This feels like an eyeshadow palette.
Yes.
And I am a sucker for an eyeshadow palette. But then in here, you've got each of these little ink pads will individually remove so that you can use it, and then it will slot back in, which is fantastic, isn't it? Now, you might be wondering, but how do I know the colour? And you'll wonder that when I come to show you the next one. Actually, we've got the little stickers. Can you see that? On the side. Oh, okay, sorry. Jamie can't move his camera. There we go, Jamie. Look, we've got the little stickers on the side there that you can colour, so you can see the colour of ink pad that you're taking out if it's not very obvious from the top.
Yeah.
And you've got 8 colours in each of those fabulous petal arrangements. So you've got this collection, which are your more pastel, and then you've got this collection, which are your deeper colours.
Okay.
And you can see here with the deeper ones, Ben, that's where having the little sticker on the side is really important.
Yes.
Because when they're these darker colours, you might be wondering what colour you're picking up. The sticker on the side will sort that out for you, so you know exactly what you're using all the time. So they're the petals. These are the colours.
Ooh, wow.
How fabulous is that? Now, you will recognise some of these colours. You will have seen them in the Harmony Water Reactive collection. You'll have seen them in Pigment. You'll have seen them in Quick Dry. The colours go with all of those ink pads that you've had before. They work like a Harmony Water Reactive, these petal ink pads, and you've got the colours curated from that main collection so that they will work with and complement anything that you've collected at home, and you'll get beautiful curated designs. So brilliantly and very well thought through. So you're getting your 2 new ink pads.
Yes.
Then you're getting a whole collection of art elements, of stuff, of things you need with your ink pads. Now, this is the great thing. Because when we're demonstrating, usually with ink pads and stuff, Ben, we'd be like, go and have a rummage and find the perfect little floral die. Go and have a rummage and find the right flower stamp. And you could be looking for 3 weeks if you're anything like me and not find the right one. This set solves that for you.
Not today.
Not today. You've got everything that you need. So you've got your beautiful meadow edge stamps. This particular stamp, watercoloured, is absolutely glorious. We're going to use some of these today so you can see that. You've got an incredible ombre mosaic stencil in here for backgrounds, which is absolutely beautiful. A nice big size too. This one, this is my favourite. This ombre mosaic stencil, when it's done in colour, in multicolour, looks absolutely glorious. It looks like a big chrysanthemum.
Yes.
And we'll have a look at using that again in this hour.
Ooh, I like the
You've got your beautiful mosaic leaf in there, which is gorgeous. It's got very much a tropical feel to it. Be great with your jungle collection if you got that recently with these ink pads. We've then got the charming opulence die overlays. This is incredible for just doing some colour in the background, cutting a panel and putting it over the top and having it look absolutely incredible.
I love the floral one. It's sort of stained glass window effect, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous. Now, the other thing you can do with these is cut it in black, put it on some watercolour card and then spot paint in between the colours to make it look like a stained glass. I think we might have a try at that as well, actually, while we're on. I don't know how I'm going to fit all these demos in, but I'm going to do my best. Then we've got this fabulous silhouette die with a fabulous treescape in there. You've got my favourite.
I love a lighthouse.
I love a lighthouse.
I love a lighthouse.
I don't know what it is about a lighthouse, but I love it.
Me
I
too.
do. I just think it's got like, it feels restful and it feels like you could escape. Anyway, I love a lighthouse.
Yeah.
And then we've got
pretty.
the beautiful blooming flowers, which is just a lovely foliage border. And again, will work brilliantly with all of your ink pads. You're getting all of that, Ben, and some special effect paper.
Okay.
We've got your photograph paper in here for you, and I'm going to show you some different ways that you can use this with the ink pads. Not just with the ink pads that you've got today, but actually with all of your ink pads that you might have. So I've got some of my Duet here and Duet with Shimmer, and I'm going to show you how that will work, because I think this is free in the bundle.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, you know, seeing as it's free, let's use it with some of the other ink pads that you've been collecting at home, and I'll show you how that can work really well for you as well. You're getting all of that in this bundle, Ben. All of it.
You certainly are, and there is a bonus buy option. I'll just tell you all around that. Actually, let me tell you now, and I'll say a few of those. So the showstopper is everything that you've just seen with Leann there, and actually you get the photo paper, that special effect paper, and you also are going to get your mosaic stencil free within the bundle. So, you know, we talk about that 50k a day giveaway, £17.98 worth. Every time someone shops, we are just giving away within that set. If you then want to go for the showstopper, get this bonus buy, because the bonus buy allows you to get more of the ink pads and the paper, I believe, for just £27.18 or £31.92. No, half price. Is that correct? Is that the bonus buy? Yeah. Oh, sorry, it went really quiet in my head. I thought you were going, no, that's not right. So you half that price, £27.18. Oh, it's too early. Or £31.92. Half that price when you buy it with your showstopper. If you just want to get bits and pieces, if you just want to maybe get the ink pads, if you just want to get the elements as far as the stamps are concerned, there are other bundles for you on the website to be able to do that. If you're buying this with the showstopper, it's $13.59 or $15.96. I think, you know what, if you love the idea of these ombre ink pads, what a great way to ensure that you've got more ready to go when yours do run out. We are already very busy across the board for the showstopper, for the collection on its own, people buying the bonus buy as well. Interestingly today as well, like we thought about it, you have got your free gift today, which is the Duet ink pad Hummingbird. So that comes to you when you spend 10, so you're going to qualify with this. And of course, you're getting double points right across the board as well. Few little hellos, haven't done those yet, and then if you've got any questions, fire them in. We can say hello to Rachel, who's on the socials this morning, and PB Brewer Martin, he says, happy Valentine's Day to all of you sweet ones. Thank you this week, Ben, Leann, D-Rob, Sarah, CCV, love to all. Love to you, Pam. Cindy Connie says, happy Heart Day, everyone. Sending love to you all. And Julie Palmer says, good evening. Happy Valentine's from Oz. How was Valentine's Day? Let us know. Tina Wren says, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you have a good day. And Colleen says, good morning, everyone watching from Florida. Happy Valentine's Day. Nana Kim says, good morning from North Carolina. Happy Valentine's to everyone. And Pamela Greenidge is in, good morning. Happy Valentine's to you. And Laurie Barnett. Bridget Davies is in. Jeannie's in. Hope everyone has an awesome day. Zoe says, morning, everyone. I thought there was something wrong with the colour on my TV. Then I realised it was just Ben's shirt. You know what? It's sort of Valentine's, isn't it? It's a shirt that I'm not sure about. I've only worn it 2 or 3 times before, and I'm never so sure. But Mrs. M said it looked nice when I left, and I trust her judgment. So, absolutely love my coffee and Crafters TV every morning, says Darlene, who also says, I need to get this collection from my mum. I love mine. Dion Harris says those ombre ink pads are very pretty, and Jay Dixon says Crafters is so generous, really good value. And innovative items. Yeah, absolutely. It's all about the innovation here. Something extra special, brand new for you. Lots to show you on the show. We do have a goodie bag, which I'll show you a little bit later. That is our daily deal tonight on Friday Night Live. Debbie Robinson is going to be in for that, so we shall very much look forward to that a little bit later on. But get all of your goodies, as I say, fill those baskets. Any questions that you've got, feel free to fire those in over the course of the next 45 minutes or so. But more than that, if you love the idea here, you love these ink pads, get in nice and early. You've set your alarm, haven't you, to be up nice and early with us, so you may as well grab the deal now, because what has happened over the last few days is that we've had busy wake-up calls, and then we've got to launch, everybody's woken up, and then it's gone absolutely bonkers. And as you know, we've had sellouts right throughout this week across new launches, so don't wait, jump in and grab. And as I say, if there's something stopping you from buying, so you've got a question, ask that question right now. And I'll kick off with the first question as we go over to Leann from Ash, who says, can you emboss with these ink pads, Leann?
Heat emboss if you're quick.
Right.
So this is not a pigment ink pad, this is a water-based dye.
Right.
But when you put your ink down, if you get the powder on there quick, straight away,
yeah,
and then don't shake it all away, because it's not sticky, so it won't grab the powder. The powder's just going to lie where it's damp, and get your heat gun on it, you'll get a good enough result.
Excellent. Any more comments and questions, fire them in. We look forward to hearing from you over the course of the show. Right, we are going to have a look with Leann into these in just a second. Don't forget, last day of our flash sale on the website. That finishes, I think, at midnight tonight. So 5 pages full of loads of great goodies. So do have a look there. Fill up your carts, fill up your baskets. That ends at midnight tonight. Valentine's goodie bag we will dip into in just a little while. If you want to look in there, I don't know, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Let me know. But let's have a look at these ombre ink pads then with Leann. Where are we going to start first, Leann?
So we're going to start with one of my very favourite techniques with this type of ink pad, and it's really simple but really, really effective.
Yeah.
Really effective. And these ink pads and the way they're designed in that lovely petal shape really does lend itself to being able to do this technique very easily.
Yeah.
So I've got a different stamp here, and this stamp is actually from the Academy of Colour, Flora and Fauna.
Yeah.
I think that was the second auto ship, if you've got that at home. And you could use one of the stamps that come in there every day. I'm going to show you that as well. I'm going to show you with both the difference. And then I'm just going to choose one of the ink pads. I'm looking at the little, can you just see at the side there? Yeah. Shows you all the colours. You can see the little tickets. So when you're looking at these ones, which are darker colours, and you're thinking, well, which colour is it? Yeah. Having that little sticker on there allows you to select the correct ink pad. Exactly. So having that handle on the bottom is brilliant, and then having it shaped in this really fine, precise, dramatic point is so that you can do detailed inking on your stamp. Yes. And that is really, really crucial, because when you're using your larger ink pads, being able to precisely apply your ink where you want it can be tricky. To say the least. So this really does allow you to get the ink in the places you want it and not in the places you don't. So I'm just adding in the purple bits here. And the great thing about this is, you know, even if you do get a little bit, Ben, where you might not naturally want it, that's fine, because it's a watercolour effect, and watercolour effects are quite loose and interpretive by their very nature anyway. Yes. I'm just going to add a little bit of the pink in there, just to get some, like more colour variation.
And great again for people, Leann, who struggle with their colour combos, this, isn't it? Because like you say, it's been perfectly curated to achieve that ombre effect without too much worry, right?
Exactly right. So the colours curated specifically that you can't go wrong. Yeah. And you can just use them and get the lovely results that you want. And it means you don't have to buy 8 ink pads. It's £6 to go. What's that? 48 quid. Yeah. So when you look at the price of your deal today, and you think if you had to get 16 full-size ink pads to get this colour variation and all of these colours to do all of these different techniques we're going to look at, that's an investment, isn't it?
That's £96 before you've even started.
Right, but having them in this lovely little petal shape where you've got, and they're really juicy, they've got a lot of ink in, and then having the colours and you've got that selection makes it more affordable and accessible, I think, Ben.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm just now going in with the green. Yeah. And applying some green for my foliage.
Darlene just says she loves the fact that it looks like you can get right into the nooks and crannies, she says.
You can get into the nooks and crannies, and that's why I wanted to start with this particular demonstration, because this shows you the reason. It shows you the reason for these ink pads, because it is very much giving you the ability to get into the nooks and crannies, be really precise about where you're putting your ink, not waste any ink, but in one curation of colours, you've got all of the colours that you might need. Yeah. Right, so once we've done that, we're going to do a very technical thing. Yes. We're going to Ha. Okay.
Is this difficult to do? Do we need training to do this, or?
I mean, it's taken me 15 years to master it, Ben.
Okay, okay.
So pay attention closely. You're going to take your stamp, you're going to raise it towards your face. Right. And you're going to go...
Can you just do that once more? Because it's going to be, I think, quite difficult for people to pick up on that.
Okay, so you're going to take your stamp, raise it to your face, and go...
I think we've just about got that. If anyone's got any questions on that technique, feel free to fire them in.
I mean, it's very difficult.
It looks technical.
It's technical. You know, please don't do it unsupervised. Make sure you're old enough to try that.
Yeah.
All of the warnings.
Yeah. Over 18s only with that one, please. Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the quality that you've got there. The heart re-moistened it. So that just gives it enough moisture in the air to get that beautiful, precise, gorgeous stamp. Now that's good enough on its own without doing anything else, but now we're going to do the magic. And this really does make you look like an artist, even if you're not. And I 100% am definitely not. I cannot draw to save my life, but I can add a little bit of water to some ink. And get a pretty result. So we're going to use our fine brush. We're using number 6. Yeah. Okay, number 6 brush. And it's going to be a moist brush, not a soaking brush.
All right.
So I'm taking some of the water off there. And then all I'm going to do is dab. Might need a little bit more water. There we go. We're just dabbing the colour, and the colour will move and come out. You can see that there. There we go.
Thank you, Colleen, who says, I love Hutting. It works great. Hutting spelt H-U-H-I-N-G. And Karen says, I love Leann's teaching on inks and pens. The Academy of Colour was absolutely inspiring, says Karen. Oh, and I must just say as well, just whilst we're watching Leann, hello to Marjorie Wharton, who I know is watching. She popped in a little bit earlier on. So we thought we'd just say hello to her. Thanks for popping in, Marjorie. And I know you do watch quite a lot, but I don't know if you comment. So if you are watching today, Marjorie, send us a little message. But hello from all of us here at Crafters TV. These look beautiful, says Colleen, and with the different inks at once. I love this. And that's the ombre effect, isn't it? Because LDDs are saying, I'm a bit confused about the ombre pads. So I could easily see the ombre paper pads. But so the ink, it's allowing you to create the ombre effect with the different colours, isn't it?
It is, exactly. So the colours are complementary and will work together in almost a rainbow effect. So you can follow on one colour from the next and create your own ombre using all of them or none of them. You would need some of them.
You need to use.
You would use all of them or some of them, or you could use them to create your own new colours because the colours will mix together.
Yes.
So what I've done there is just add a little bit of ink, and you see it's given that lovely soft, and it is soft effect right now for the watercolour. But then what I can do, because I've got these little ink pads in here again, I can just take a little bit of the colour and create myself a little palette. And again, this is great because I'm not wasting a ton of ink by splodging a massive ink pad on the mat. What you'll see us doing a lot of the time when we do this is we splodge it down, we do the demo, and then we get a bit of kitchen towel and we wipe it away, and you've wasted it. And you would be doing the same at home. So having a smaller delivery system to get you a tiny amount to be able to do the technique that you want to work with is absolutely fantastic. So I can pick up a little bit more of this, and then I can go and start and add in a little bit more detail and shade using that colour.
Alchi says, is it always needed to wet it with your breath? So is it always needed to...
Yes.
Yeah. Dion says, how long do the ink pads last since they're not full-size inks? I suppose how long's a piece of string, really, isn't it?
It's how long's a piece of string, exactly. So it's how long you're using them. If you sit down one day and do 500 projects, you're going to have used quite a bit of ink. If you sit down one day and do 3, you haven't. So it just really depends how much, how long you use them. What I will say is they've got a good amount of ink in them for all they're small. And if you're using them in regular craft use, you'll get a good amount of use out of them. But they're also incredibly affordable by the fact that they are smaller. So that just means you are going to be able to get smaller, more if you need them, if you run out. So I'm just going in and picking up some of the detail.
And like you say, the fact that you've got, everything curated for you, and it's the other set, isn't it, where you've got I always call them the printer ink colours, which means you can create whatever colour you want to create with those 3, isn't it? Cyan, magenta, and what's the other one?
Cyan, magenta, yellow and black.
That's it, yeah. And so it's a brilliant system for that point of view. And like you said earlier, Leann, I think, for people who travel or go away, it's a lovely little system, isn't it, to take with you to travel when you're going on holiday, maybe going to the caravan, rather than lumping around bigger ink pads. It's just a really handy size to take with you. Yeah,
absolutely. And I've just used practically all of that. I will take these to the caravan this spring and summer without a shadow of a doubt, because it's easy to use. But I'll also get them out and use them with my granddaughters, because I'm not having to get out all of the great big ink pads, and it's not going to be overwhelming, and I'm not going to be worried about them doing that. So it just really does make that very, very accessible for you. And of course, look, all of the colours perfectly put together so that you don't have to worry about finding those colours yourself. And being able to decant this really small amount is absolutely superb when you come to doing this kind of artwork.
Busy for these already. Lots of people jumping in. We've got the showstopper option, don't forget. We've also got the bonus buy for you as well, bottom of the screen. So if you're getting the showstopper, you may as well jump in, grab that bonus buy. You get the extra set of both sets of the ink pads, and you're getting the photo paper included as well for half the price on screen. So platinum, we said just over £15, didn't we? And £11, $15 basically, if you want to add those into your basket. Thank you, Liz, who says, afternoon everyone, bank balance has now just got a bit lighter. I love the idea of these ink pads. Let us know if you're picking these up. As I say, there are options if you just want the ink pads, if you just want the elements as far as the stamps are concerned, or bundles for all different things. That looks beautiful, Leann.
So we can just leave it at that, and that makes a lovely finish. This is one that I did use in our regular Harmon Water Reactive, so you can make it as deep or as pastel as you like. Once you've added that tiny bit of water and a bit of shade, you're good. And I didn't follow any particular rules. I just dabbed colour where I fancied it.
Yeah.
And so there was nothing difficult about that at all. You can do the same. However, there's still ink left here, and we don't want to waste that. So we're going to look at how we can reactivate that. We're going to use our mister. Okay. So I've got our large mister here, and I am going to do a perfume waft.
Ah, yes.
So we don't want a lot of water, we just want a little bit of water. So you want your distance, and then you just want the water to mist across, hardly touching, really. And then when you've done that, you can, straight to your card, get further impressions out of that ink pretty easily and simply. And you can keep doing that to create more of a background effect if you want to. And you can even moisten the card. And then you get this lovely kind of soft, impressionistic result.
And that's off the third generation, is it?
That's a third generation.
Wow.
And then if I just do this on the card again, we'll probably get a fourth generation from this. Yes, and it's just going to create that lovely soft watercolour background, which then you could dry with your heat gun and use with your toppers to make your own background paper as well.
Yeah, I love that idea.
So don't waste the ink on there before you clean your stamp. Make sure you use that for your second, third, fourth, fifth generation stamping, and make your own backgrounds at the same time. And that was all from using hardly anything from that fabulous curated set.
Yeah. Very busy for this already. Lots of people jumping in and grabbing the collection. Double points and everything. Just a quick question. I'm going to go through the Valentine's bag. Jeanette's just asking about the photo paper. What sort of photo paper? Is it just like normal photo paper?
Yes, basically photo paper. You could absolutely, if you want to use this with your inkjet printers at home and print the photographs of the family, use it. It is a photograph paper. The reason we've got it with these ink pads is, or with any ink pad, is because it's glossy. When you use it with a dye, the colour immediately sets. So you get a lovely vibrant effect, and that's great behind those little panels that I was showing you earlier. So I think we might have a look at that next so you can see why it's a little bit special.
All right, something which is very special, which is coming up tonight on Friday Night Live, is our Valentine's goodie bag. This is an absolute cracker, I've got to tell you. For £23.16, £23.18, oh dear, get your glasses on. Look down there, Ben, it's bigger for you. £23.18 or £26.21, this is a brilliant goodie bag. And I know we've had some excellent goodie bags this week, but this one is absolutely loaded. It is stacked full of goodies. The items which you are going to be paying for within your bag are the beautiful Lovebird 6x6. Now, we had the collection on yesterday, didn't we? But an opportunity for you to be able to stock up, because that is in there as one of the items that you are going to be paying for. Also in here, you are going to be paying for, and I love these, the pop-out sentiment dies that we've got. So you can have a cute little card where the little "with love" pops out in the 3D effect on the inside of the card. And I know it's Valentine's Day today, but look, you know, you'll be wanting to send love at other times of the year as well, of course. You should show love 365, not just today. And then you're also going to get the With Love Always Creator Card die set. A little bit different to a Creator Card, perhaps, as you kind of imagine it, but you've got all of the elements here, 10 different dies to be able to create this beautiful effect on the front of your project. And that is everything that you pay for. Everything else you are going to get for free. So, seeing as we are talking all things ink pads, we are going to give you one of our Colour Bloom ink pads. So this is the Rose Cloud. Of course, once you activate that, you're going to be seeing the secondary colour pop out of that. But you can see those two beautiful colours that you're going to be able to achieve from the pad. That is free. We're then going to give you for free the beautiful Love is in the Air pad, which we launched. Was that just before Christmas, I think, wasn't it? We launched just before Christmas. So all these beautiful floral papers. And again, I think the designs that you've got in here will work just lovely for springtime, summertime, maybe Mother's Day cards as well. I think there's some lovely designs in there that you can certainly be using right across the year. That's free. Also for free in here, you have got a beautiful stamp and die set. That's one of the little confetti cut-ins, isn't it? Creating that beautiful butterfly effect. And then you've got the hello, you, hello beautiful, and hello there in stamp form. That's free. Also for free, you have got the entwined floral frame from Sheena's in the frame bold florals. That is a beautiful frame, actually. Nice size. I want to say that's about 5x7, 4x6 it is. And then you've got all those sentiments to go with as well. Things like congratulations in there. That is free. Also for free, you're going to get your Blooming Peonies mask. You are going to be receiving the Elegant Peacock Edgeable, and of course we all learnt about edgeables the other day, didn't we, on Beautiful Beginnings, so hopefully now you are all edgeable experts. I haven't shown Leann my cards yet, actually. I've got a bit of a gallery. I've got Ben's gallery up there. I'll be selecting the one that I made with the gilding flakes later on to take home to Laura for her Valentine's. Oh yeah, on my scrapbook page that I made. Debbie. You're going to get another Creator Card die in there as well. Happy birthday. She did say I could take credit for it, didn't she? And then last but by no means least, you've got this beautiful garden tree. Well, that's rather cute, isn't it? That is absolutely beautiful. You've got the actual tree die itself, and then you've got the dies to be able to decorate it with all of the, I nearly said feathers then, all of the leaves. There's definitely not feathers on a tree. So all of that is free in the bag when you buy those three items there. It is £75 worth of free product in that bag. So every time someone buys one, we give away £75. That's why you can see that we are going to head towards that £54,000 giveaway today. Double point, and of course you've got your free gift as well. That's going to be very busy, particularly later on Friday Night Live. So grab it now whilst we have plenty of stock, because I don't think we will have plenty of stock come 5 o'clock. We've only got about 25 minutes left on the show, so we're going to take a short break, give you opportunity to get checked out, get you those questions in as well. So if you've got any questions you want to fire our way, please do. And in around about 20 minutes time, we'll be getting ready for Cupid's Drop. Somebody could be winning up to £50 to spend with us here at Crafters Companion. So head to the checkout and we'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today. Who do we love? We love you guys. Literally, we love you guys to bits.
You are what makes Crafters TV so special.
You are everything to us and we love you so much.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
You are genuinely a brilliant bunch. We love you so much.
If it wasn't for you guys and your support and love and seeing your regular sort of names every day, where would we be?
Honestly, you make every day that we come into work at CCHQ so worthwhile.
I just want you to hop on and say a massive thank you to each and every single one of you for your support.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you for being amazing customers. Thank you for being amazing viewers. And if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no Crafters TV.
Thank you very much because we really do appreciate you all.
Thank you so much for absolutely everything, for all the support, for all the love, and just know that we love you all.
So, thank you. Just a massive heartfelt thank you from the bottom of our heart for all being so absolutely wonderful. Please know we appreciate you so much.
Hi, my name is Sherry Jackson, and I have been a fan of Crafters Companion for at least 7 or 8 years now. I love Crafters TV. I mean, what's not to love about it? They've got great products, great prices, great people that work there for them. The customer service is great. The presenters are great. Demonstrators are great. Everyone there is great. I just love all the products. I love the tutorials we get. I love all the demonstrations, the craft-alongs, the master classes. Not only do you sell the products, but you teach everyone how to use it. I love the interaction on Crafters TV. I love the fun, the game, the prizes. There's just so much about Crafters TV. There's nothing not to love about Crafters TV. You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family. I'm widowed and live alone, and every day I look forward to watching Crafters TV, whether I watch it live or whether I go back and watch the reruns. I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion, and I love all of you, and I'm so thankful for Crafters TV.
There's a lot of love today, isn't there? We are thankful for you guys as well. And that's what this week has been all about, Customer Appreciation Week, just sending our love to you guys and saying thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back as well if you've recently come back. And indeed, if you are new to us, a very warm welcome. It is the final day of the week, final day of Customer Appreciation Week, our final launch of the week as well, which is absolutely flying. Jill B's just got the showstopper, the bonus buy, plus some other goodies as well. Don't forget that flash sale on the website ends midnight tonight, so do check that out before you check out, because it may well be if you've loaded your cart up, you might find a few items there to help you get to that free shipping level. Carol says, wow, Ben, I'm loving the shirt, very spring looking. Well, thank you. As I say, I'm not sure, but I'm getting some nice messages on that, so maybe I'll begin to like it. Jeannie says, wow, time sure does fly. Show half over. Yeah, only 20 minutes left now. Ayachan says, my credit card is sobbing. And Evelyn says, good morning from a very early Colorado. I'm so glad that I got up early to see Leann. I've missed her on CTV. And Cindy Thompson says, I'm meeting with my boss in a few hours to turn in my retirement notice. Good luck, Cindy. And this is a message from Brian, who says, hi, Ben and Leann. Could you please give a shout out to the most lovely lady in the world, Zoe Carver? I know she's watching. Thank you. Right, I'll get back up my tree and see you all later for the best show of the week. Friday Night Live, of course. That's very sweet, Brian. And if you've got any other shout outs you want to do, feel free to send those in. I'll put on my very best radio voice, like I used to do back in the day on Valentine's. when we would do a late night love show and you could do your love dedications. So feel free to send those in. Because if you send one of those in, you might get to go on Cupid's Drop as well. So it's winner, winner, chicken dinner. Right, let's get back over to the lovely Leann. Leann, everyone's so loving this collection and loving the fact that you're back demonstrating it on Crafters TV.
Well, thank you very much. Ben, I've got a little bit of a request for our viewers, if that's okay. I would like to know, because, you know, so those of you who might be new to Crafters Companion and don't know, my name is Leann and I'm Head of Product Development here at Crafters Companion, have been for the last 15 years. Yeah. And I'm interested with all of our new people and old people, what has been your favourite either die, stamp, embossing folder launch that you can remember or that you have in your stash from us, and why?
Whatever?
Ever. And what would you like to see more of that we haven't done? What would you like to see me do differently that we haven't done? What's something that you look at Crafters Companion and go, do you know, I love Crafters Companion, but they just don't do, and I really wish they would. I'm dead interested. I want to know.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's a lot of food for thought there. This show, next show, and we always say it's the opportunity when Leann is in to say those things and get those requested. So there you go. Fire them in. Vanessa, the bonus buy, just before we go back to Leann, is another set of the ink pads and the paper once again. So it's basically all of the consumables again, which is brilliant for half of the price. So you definitely, if you are getting the showstopper, whack that in and you will see that automatically halved at the checkout point. Right, let's do another quick demo and then I'll announce our winner in just a few moments' time and find out what drop zone they're going to go for. Of course, Leann, we've got this coming up in launch, so plenty more chance later on in that 2-hour show. But what can we do in the last sort of 15 minutes here?
So I've got a piece of the photograph paper here, and I've just got one of our Duet ink pads. I know a lot of you have got these at home, and I want to show you why I think the photo paper is pretty special. Because this is a dye ink pad, and I can rub that straight on here, and it will grab the colour. Now, you know with our Duet ink pads that they have that reveal element, don't they, with a couple of different colours. You just hold that still and do that down here. So I'm just rubbing the colour on and that'll grab. But just before it dries, with this Duet ink pad, I'm going to take a piece of kitchen towel and I'm going to rub that over. And what you'll see is that you get the colour change between the two being more obvious with the more that I rub. Can you see the difference between the two? So you can watch it there. It's really shiny and beautiful. That's what the colour photograph paper will do for you, which is brilliant. You can add a tiny little splash of water if you want. And when you rub this over, see?
Oh, yeah.
So you get some brilliant different effects. You'll get all of the colours from blue, through pink, through purple, depending on which of the Duet ink pads you work with. And then you get that fabulous, sorry, just let me pick this up and show you, fabulous shine on it.
Oh, yeah, that works so well.
And then when you put over one of those brilliant overlays, if you either cut it in black or white, and then you've got that, look at the way you can make beautiful, really effective stained glass window effect panels.
That looks
with
brilliant.
The photo paper. Do you love it?
I love that. Can we do another colour?
Yeah, we could do another colour. Do another one. Do another one. They're all shouting at me. Do another one.
Get another one down.
Okay.
I'm just thinking now we need more photo paper, so you definitely need the bonus buy.
You need the bonus buy, you need the photo paper.
Yeah.
Here's another piece of photo paper. Let's change. Should we do another colour?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is that was Leann Speak For. Let me just get a little piece ready.
If you get the Valentine's goodie bag as well, you do get, I think, the one that Leann's about to use now, actually, in the bag, the rose cloud.
I would have used my die that comes in my set to cut that little piece out there, which is what I did with this one to go with the stained glass, but I haven't got time, so I'm just doing it like this. So then you can get so that first one was Duet with shimmer. This is just regular, and then we're going to rub on. It will grab the colour.
I don't think I've ever seen photo paper being demoed before.
Do you know, it gives such a cool effect, especially when you're trying hard for the stained glass window effects, especially with a dye-based ink pad.
Right.
That's the special thing. And you've got the dye-based ink pads in your petal collection. So let me just rub this away. And then what we can do is, and you see you've got that yellow coming through there now with that different colour. And then when I put that, it is like a sunset. So if you did that and then you use that tree dye in black silhouette against it,
that would look amazing.
That would look incredible. Look.
Ooh.
How beautiful is that?
Need photo paper.
It is. You need photo paper in your life. You need the photo paper and you need the dye ink pad. So if I get another piece of photo paper...
Do another one. Do them all.
Do it. Do another one. Let's just cut a piece. Am I against time? Am I okay? Okay. Yeah, okay, good.
You haven't got 15 minutes though, Leanne, because we've got to do the drop.
These effects with... And if I just do a little spray, you can spray it.
Yeah.
And like you'll get that mottled effect on it, and you'll get some little... Just leave it dry. And you'll get some little, your colour bloom coming through. But you can just use it directly with the ink pads, the petals. So let's do something different with this one. Yeah, okay, we're going for it. This is a live demonstration, I don't know if it's going to work. So I'm just taking, so that must be sand. So that's a little bit of sand on there. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the orange now.
Yeah. Ooh.
And you get that lovely effect on there. So let's go, that's a little bit of the orange one. Let's go with a bit of the yellow.
Okay.
Okay, you'll see what I'll do in a minute. Go with a bit of the green down the bottom.
Yeah.
Which I like, and I'll do a little bit of the green up here.
Yeah.
And then let's go in with a bit of blue, why not?
Yeah, why not?
And you just smoosh it on.
Yep.
And don't worry about mixing all the colours up because it's going to look okay in the end. I'm going to just leave it there because obviously time's of the essence and I want to show you something else as well.
Will this work on all photo paper? Sensational
Yes.
Sky's asking. Right, okay.
It's just because it's a glossy, non-porous surface. I can then give that a little wipe, which gives me that, all in the one direction, which gives me that effect. And then when I put this over the top now, you see you've got that stained glass, actual stained glass window effect.
That's so cool.
But you've got all...
And this is what I mean again about, for people who are worried about colours, like, I know you were smooshing on there, but look how great that's turned out with the ombre of the colours there. I think it's such a great example of why you need this ink pad set in your life. Producer Nicola's got a question. Can you emboss the photo paper?
Yes.
Ah. So you could do that technique and then emboss afterwards?
Absolutely you could. Absolutely you could. And you can pop that on there like that. So that looks great in that respect, yeah? And you can see that lovely... That's where the photograph paper looks incredible. When you use it like that in a stained glass effect with your dye ink pads on. That's why it's in the collection for you. We can also, Ben... let me just get a little bit of sticky stuff. 1 second. Stick and stay. That's what I need in my life. And I'm going to now use this one that comes in that collection.
Okay.
So this is watercolour card underneath there, and this is just the black outline. And I'm just going to use my stick and stay.
Just whilst you're spraying, let me announce our winner in this show is you, Diane Hatch. So thank you for your comment. Can you please pick us a drop zone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, and we will drop that token in about 5 or 6 minutes' time. So Diane Hatch, let us know, and we'll do that in just a few moments. Congratulations.
Okay, so I've stuck the black outline onto a piece of white watercolour card now.
Like an hourglass.
It looks fabulous, doesn't it? It really does. I'm going to use the darker ink pads this time. So we can do one of two things. Because you've got the point, you can go straight in.
Yes, be very precise, getting those nooks and crannies.
You can be very precise if you want to get your ink in there. Or you can just take your ink onto your mat in different colours and with your brush and a little bit of water, paint in your stained glass effect.
Nice.
And you can get it really watercoloured if you want to. This is on watercolour card.
Right.
So just take your time, add as much or as little as you would want in there and fill in each gap as you start working with it. Okay, so that makes that very simple, and then each bit could be a different colour if that's what you want it to be. The simplest thing is just to streak the colour on like this on the photograph paper and put the black overlay on it. Of course it is, but it's not the only way you can use it. You can watercolour in there too if you want to.
Yes. I tell you what, thank you, Diane. We've got your drop zone. We'll do that shortly. There's loads of lovely comments coming through. Don't wait until later to check this out. I know a lot of people do hang on. Get it whilst you can. We've had loads of people suggesting things you want to see.
Ooh.
Well, I will. Very handily as well. Rachel is compiling a spreadsheet for you, Leanne.
She's so efficient.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, but here are just a few suggestions. Jennifer Joseph says a Hanukkah set, please.
A Hanukkah set.
Yep. Julia says years ago you did 7 3/4 inch square dies for 8x8 cards, and I loved them, and I would like some more.
I might be your fairy godmother.
Oh, here we go. Wave that wand. Gillian says Fairy Glade and Bella Luna have been my favourites. Rebecca says large nesting dies up to 8x8 to add to the nesting dies released just before Christmas. Even says I would like some products with designs for tweens and teens for both boys and girls. She's taking all of this in. I would love to see a moon phase collection, says Judith. Moon phase, I like that idea. Okay. Carol Collins says, I would like to see more layering dies and stencils.
Okay.
And just a couple of lovely comments coming in for you. Ash Camber says, this is amazing, Leanne. I love it. And Charlotte says, this demo is great. I was wondering what it would look like in use. Now I realise this is another set that I really need. I think the light bulb moment is happening with a lot of people. So this is another one of the stencils in the collection, isn't it? Like this sort of high rainbow one.
It is. And all I've done is put it down with a little bit of stick and stay, and I'm just moving through the colours and choosing a colour for the petal. And this is on the photograph paper again.
Yeah.
And you can use the petals if you want to. You can use a lot of colour or a little bit of colour. You can do it pastel, you can do it dark, whatever you would like. Don't be too worried about being too precise. It really does not need to be. It's going to look gorgeous. You really want it to feel a little bit eclectic and rustic, to be honest, for good effect, because it catches the light better. So you're just going to go around and apply the colours, Ben.
And do you know what? And I love it when people have light bulb moments in the show as well. By the way, we are so super busy at the end of the show for this. Zoe's just said, when my dad died, my mum gave me all of his photo paper, and now I have finally found a new use. Who knew, she says? She says, I always thought you would use alcohol inks on glossy photo paper.
No, the dye grabs to the gloss.
Yeah. And another request, again, this is all being spreadsheeted. Charlotte Clark says, Leanne, I would love to see a cardinal collection. My mother loved cardinals and so do I. Wendy Graham says, a magnolia collection.
Oh, I like that idea, Wendy.
Yeah. Keep those coming in. We might not be able to read them all out from what I understand there's a lot, but they are all being noted. Rachel's making a spreadsheet and it will wing its way over to Leanne. So get your requests in now is what I would say, and during the next show. And then Leanne will take a look through them all. And who knows, we could be making a collection suggested by you.
Absolutely. Right, now I'm just going to remove my stencil.
Okay.
And I haven't been able to finish it all, but if I just show you how beautiful that looks. Imagine that entirely finished on the photograph paper. It's really lovely. It really is. It just gives that lovely shine. It gives me mucky finger mark. You won't do that, but I'm doing it for speed. So yes, it's absolutely brilliant, and you'll get these beautiful, impressive stained glass window results on your photo paper.
So that photo paper all included very quickly before we get ready for Cupid's drop. All of your colours that you're going to be receiving. So you get 2 sets of your ombre ink pads, the light and fresh. So you've got Sandstorm, Pink Tulip, Pale Fig, Ocean Blue. You've got your Oasis, Spring Meadow, Lemon Tonic and Honey Pot. And then you've got those darker, more richer colours, the rich and luxurious. So you've got your Plum Jam, Chinese Red, Orange, Jet Black, Smoked Emerald, Lagoon, Midnight and Damson Wine. And then look at all of the added elements that you're getting. So if you like those die cutouts, the dies, the Charming Opulence dies, there they are, that you get with this collection. So you've got that beautiful floral set. This one here, as I say, reminds me of like an hourglass. That's all included in there. Plus you get these beautiful scene dies as well. So the blooming flowers that comes with a lovely stamp. You've got your Let Your Light Shine stamp and die set. And we've all agreed we love a lighthouse. And then you've got your Life as an Adventure stamp and die, which is that beautiful sort of treescape. You've also got some wonderful stencils as well. So that one is your beautiful leaves. You've got the stencil here, if I can pick it up, that Leann was just using, which is like that hydrangea, isn't it? And then you've got this beautiful effect as well. So 3 different stencils within the set, and then all of your stamps as well, the Meadow Foliage stamp set. Now, the showstopper is everything I've just shown you, £60 or $76 platinum. It works out that you're getting the 5x7 photo paper and your mosaic stencil for absolutely nothing. So it's basically every time we sell one of these, £17.98 is what we're giving away within the bundle. So there is your photograph paper. You're getting 100 sheets of that as well, 5x7 in size, and the stencils you're getting as well for free. If you go for the showstopper, you then open up the door to the bonus buy, which is more of the ink pads and more of the photo paper for half the price on the screen. So it's absolutely worth doing that. If you just want to go for the ink pads on their own, if you just want to go for individual elements, we've created smaller bundles for you as well. But what I'd say there is just shop the show and shop the day, so you can add all those bits and pieces in. And having seen the demo with the photo paper, you're probably going to want more of that as well. That is also available individually for you. I cannot believe it has come to that point. Thank you for all the lovely comments. We're going to be back, of course, in an hour's time, so feel free to keep sending those in. But our winner in this show, playing Cupid's Drop, is Diane Hatch. Let's go and see which drop zone she's chosen.
Arrows fly, hearts will pop, catch the love in Cupid's drop.
How exciting is this, Leann, eh?
I mean, it's reminiscent.
Yeah. It's
of.
like,
I mean,
what is it reminiscent of?
I might have seen it before.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I like it though.
Yeah, it's fully automated now as well.
Fully automated.
Yeah, it's electronic.
Electronic. We've added in a motor.
Yeah, so if there's a button on the side there. If you just press it, and it'll just
It'll do it, will it? Okay, that one.
Switched it on
okay.
there. Yeah. So the prizes down the bottom here. So wherever the token lands could be. What have you got over there?
I've got embossing duo.
Yep.
25.
Voucher.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Die duo.
Yeah.
50.
And I've got a stamp duo, 35 to spend, colouring duo, and 10 to spend. So Diane, it's a good prize, isn't it?
It is a good prize. I'm manifesting 50 for you.
We've had it once this week.
Have we?
Once, that's all.
I mean, if I press the button, do you think it would? I don't know. Will
Give
it
the machine a stroke, maybe. Maybe that'll... Diane has asked for drop zone 8, please, Ben.
Okay.
So you'll see the token will get loaded, and you then count down from 3, and the machine automatically lets it go. All right. So on your count, Leann.
3,
Go on, machine.
2, 1, go.
Go on. Oh, that's nice.
That's a good one.
10 to spend.
10 to spend.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all.
Yeah. Diane, congratulations. 10 is coming your way. You just need to message us CTV prizes at crafterscompanion.co.uk, and we will get that voucher to you. You're still stroking the... Oh,
I'm still stroking it. Oh.
2 more chances to win on Customer Appreciation Week, and we're back for the official launch. And again, you're happy to show us lots of different things.
Whatever
but also
you want to see.
Whatever, people want to see.
Absolutely. I'm happy to be at your service, and whatever you want to see, let me know and we'll see if we can do it for you.
Excellent stuff. Be back with us in an hour's time. Don't wait for an hour to check out, though. Get your goodies now, and then you can ask for those requests, can't you, later on? And do remember that it's the last day of our flash sale as well on the website. Leanne's back with me in an hour. Don't forget tonight, Friday Night Live, Debbie Robinson is going to be back for all of the fun. So 2 fabulous shows. Hopefully you'll come back and join us. Until then, though, thanks for watching, and bye for now.